Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have the 2020 Ford Escape SE. This vehicle competes against the Nissan Rogue, the Chevy Equinox, and also the Honda CR-V. So my question for today's video is, how does this compare to the other competition? I have the powertrain specs for the 2020 Ford Escape SE. This is a 1.5 liter EcoBoost. It makes 180 horsepower, 177 foot-pounds of torque. As this one sits, it weighs 3,299 pounds and also can tow 1,500 pounds. This has an 8-speed automatic transmission, 27 in the city, 33 on the highway, 30 combined. Regular fuel is recommended. In the front fascia of the 2020 Ford Escape, so starting with these headlights, you also have an incandescent turn signal, an LED daytime running light, also have a halogen headlight, and also an incandescent high beam. You guys can probably go for an LED package to make the headlight design look a little better. Honestly, I will option the LED package. There's no fog lights on this particular trim. The exterior color is a Velocity blue, which is a nice color. You guys can see the body lines. Also have your Ford emblem. I actually like this black gloss grille with this brushed aluminum lip spoiler here in the front. So overall, I'm gonna take a look at the side profile of the 2020 Ford Escape. Side profile of the Ford Escape, starting with these wheels. These are a 225/65 Michelin tire. These are a 17-inch rim with the 5-spoke design. You also have 4 disc brakes for all wheels. Also have the exterior paint, which is a Velocity blue on the mirror caps, which has a nice look to it. You also have some black cladding on your side profile. Impress you on the lower part of your door here. You also have keyless entry for the passenger side. You also have some chrome accents around your window wells. Your wheelbase is 106 with overall length of 180.5. We're gonna take a look at the rear of the Escape. Of the 2020 Ford Escape, starting with this LED combination here. You also have an LED brake light, incandescent turn signal, also have the incandescent reverse light. Also have your SE badge here with dual chrome tip exhaust, more of that black cladding material. Also have your Ford emblem with your Escape name spelled out. You also have a standard backup camera with this blade to keep your rear window clean. Also have your EcoBoost badge here. So open up the trunk. It's not a power liftgate on this particular trim. I'm not sure if you guys can option that in, but with all seats folded up, you guys are thinking about a good 34.4 cubic feet of space. If you lift those seats down, it's gonna drop to 65.4. Also, you also get a spare tire, but for some reason, I don't think Ford actually thought this through, but this tray is removable, but that's a little hassle just to access your spare tire. And to put it back, it's very easy, but if I want to lift under my rear cargo space here, I can't because these little stompers here are gonna stomp it. We also get a 12-volt back here, also LED lighting. We're gonna take a look at the interior of the Ford Escape. So I have the key fob for the 2020 Ford Escape. Standard key fob, nothing has really changed. Mine is missing the remote start. You have your unlock, your lock, and also your panic button. So walking up to the 2020 Ford Escape, you have this little ridge line here to lock the door. The mirrors do not actually fold in or anything. Ford does a sensor behind the door. Also, you have this keypad. Starting with the door panel here, you have this soft touch material with this brushed aluminum painted door handle. Also have your lock controls. Also have your mirror switches here. It's only expressed down just for the driver. The other windows are just expressed down but not expressed up. You have this soft touch material. This is a nice material, honestly. I don't know what to even call this, honestly. It doesn't have the Bang & Olufsen sound system or anything like that. You have to have 2 cup holders here with more storage. It's going to be a hard touch plastic. This is a 10-way driver adjustable seating with lumbar support. So getting in, you guys have that same Ford key chime that hasn't changed. You guys know that the newer Lincoln products went away from that Ford key chime. So to start up the Ford Escape, put your foot on the brake and press the start button here. It's gonna fire it up. This has a 1.5 liter EcoBoost, which makes 180 horsepower, 177 foot-pounds of torque. So you also have your headlight fixtures here. This is a manual telescoping wheel. Turn signal stocks, your wind wiper stocks. You also have this pad here to cycle through this LCD display here. It looks the same setup as in the Ford EcoSport that I just did recently. You also have your lane, your driver's assistance. You also have your speedometer. You also have your trip one here and everything like that. You also have this nice leather wrapped steering wheel, or this plastic that they use. I'm not sure the name. You guys can just comment down the name of this actual material because it's not a leather wrapped steering wheel or anything of that nature. Also have voice command. You also have your volume controls and your cruise control setting as well. Your Ford emblem. This is a 3-spoke wheel design. You also have your push button start here, which is kind of like tucked away a little bit. You also have these volume and tuning knobs. Your sync and your track and your playback. You also can turn your display off and put it into a different, like a quiet mode or something of that nature. You also have your passenger airbag labeled here, as this is a single zone climate control with the 3-level heated seats. You also have a USB-C here and also a 12-volt wireless charging pad. We have some good storage here. It's going to be a hard touch plastic in this material here, also right here as well. You also have this rotary dial. It's fairly small compared to the Explorer and the Expedition. So put into reverse, put your foot on the brake, and you're going to switch it to the right. You also have trajectory with distance markers and parking sensors. Also have a low mode, basically, which is like a manual mode as well. Putting it back into park. It has a nice texture around when you guys will switch it over to reverse. I like the actual pieces here. So I have electronic parking brake with auto hold. I also have the auto stop feature with different drive modes. I also have your drive modes are normal, eco, sport, slippery, and deep snow and sand. It does turn the stability control off once you guys do that. Also have 2 cup holders here, earth gray cloth seats. Yes, these are cloth seats, guys. Like I said, they're cloth seats. Have that scratchy feel material. On the upper part of your dashboard, it's going to be a hard touch plastic, but in certain areas, as you guys can see, it has this soft touch plastic here. This is the 8-inch Sync 3 display. This has the Ford Compass Connect, which you guys can remote start your car with your phone. You also have your clock, your Bluetooth, your phone, the driver's assistance tech, which is standard with the lane keep assist, the pre-collision assist. Also have a rear camera with the blind spot monitoring system. You guys can turn it on. You also have the cross traffic alert, driver alert, and traction control. Yes, there's no traction control here. I was watching TFL Car. I'm not sure if you guys know who that is, but it's like another YouTuber company that talks about cars. They were saying you guys can put a card in here, like an actual credit card. That's what I'm assuming what Ford designed that for. I don't know what else that could honestly be. But going back out of the driver's assistance, you also have vehicle. You also can put my key on board, a modern serial number. You also have your wipers, your locks, and your light control. Also have your door keypad. You guys can set it up through the infotainment system through here. You also have your Wi-Fi, which you guys can connect up to 10 devices on this particular trim here with the 4G LTE. Going through here, also have your general, your 911 assistance. Also have your automatic updates that Ford will probably do over the air. This does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Of course, you guys know that's me, Big Dog Darius. You guys gonna check me out on Instagram. You also have your displays here. For your background, your brightness, you guys can just mess around with this. Also have voice control with a valet mode. Actually, like this brushed aluminum trim here. It's gonna be a plastic, of course. In this part, it has a hard touch feeling, but like I say, in most Ford products, it's gonna be like a hard touch, but then you have some soft touch materials here and there. Your glove box, it's fairly big, honestly. It's damp, but it's not like felt. I actually like these seats, even though they're cloth seats. I like the headrest. I like this material that's in the inside, like this diamond coated material. I like how it has a double color to it, like it has a gray in the front and then a black on the back, which gives a nice look. Your center console here is nice and padded. You also have a USB in here. The storage in here is pretty nice. I kind of found out when I got inside this car, when they took it off the truck, that I was like, wait, it doesn't have a USB port, because Ford is going away from the USB ports, I'm assuming, to go to the USB-Cs, because now iPhones, you guys have iPhones going to be connected to Apple's going to be using the USB-Cs now. Your sunglasses over here, that's what have LED lighting throughout the whole cabin. So overall, the interior here feels very cozy, feels very nice. The belt line is lowered, as you guys can see, so women, because particularly women are going to be buying this car more than men. That's what Ford says. So they kind of put the belt line from the window a little lower than it was before, because before it was a little higher. But the interior here looks very, very nice. But overall, I'm going to take a look at those back seats. So getting into the rear of the 2020 Ford Escape, the door has a nice solid slam to it. You're going to have some hard touch plastic material with a nice brushed aluminum door handle. I like this funny looking material here on the door panel. You also have rear vents back here with a 12 volt with one map pocket. I actually like this diamond quilted cloth seat. Also have 2 cup holders with it with nice padded armrests. You guys can't fit 3 people across. The floor is not flat or anything like that, but Ford rates this as leg room. This has the same leg room as a Chevy Suburban. You guys can slide the seats forward and back like that. and it also has a recline function, but it doesn't recline too far back into the actual cargo space. Base price starts off at $27,095. This does have a destination charge of $1,195. This also has a 200A equipment package on it with a grand total of $28,290. Special thanks to Jose Miguel's on Auto. You guys can follow him on Instagram on the screen here. Also, if you guys want to market for a 2020 Ford Escape, you guys can come to Ford of Kendall. This is my full review on the 2020 Ford Escape. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Driving Reviews, and please keep subscribing to Driving Reviews YouTube channel. I'll catch you all in the next video.